But like when I came into wrestling in 95, 96, I had a lot of the same issues. I didn't like the ribbing, I didn't like the joking. Um, and anybody that talked to me that I didn't think was worthy of having that kind of aggressive conversation, they got that work. And, um, I don't know the full story, but I do know what I saw. And it looked like he wasn't smart to what was going on. And the dude that was messing with him bit off more than he can chew.
The motion in question is known as KnockX, and their statement condemned the actions of Jackson, and they've issued a formal apology to their patrons and fans. First and foremost, our thoughts and prayers are with our brother Mr. Stuart Smith, aka Psycho Stu, as he remains a priority, and we're monitoring his well-being. What was supposed to be a planned and agreed upon wrestling spot turned into a selfish, irresponsible act of violence against Mr. Smith. This egregious act is reprehensible and never should have occurred. In the 17 years of operation of KnockX Pro Wrestling Academy, there has never been anything as heinous take place such as this, and we apologize to our patrons and fans. Now, believe it or not, this promotion is actually a part of WWE's ID program, and fans are quite rightly pushing for WWE to remove them from the program.
As well, a lot of news and a couple of interviews have come out to shed even more light, which makes, quite frankly, everybody involved seem even worse than they did at the beginning, speaking of which, Stevie just tagged me. Right, okay, I'm going to go through basically the quicker version of things because I'm assuming you've mostly seen the video. I'm not going to be playing the video here because everybody who does play the video gets their videos restricted to 18 plus. So there's a problem playing with the video that YouTube's picked up. So I'm presuming you've seen it, and if you've not seen it, it's everywhere on social media. You can't miss it. Anyway, this all happened at Knox Pro Wrestling School, co-owned by WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi, who wasn't there, and his cousin, Reno Black Pearl Anoa'i, of the actual Anoa'i family.
Alright, so boom, y'all have been flooding my DMs asking what are my thoughts on this Raja Jackson character, who's apparently the son of a Quentin Jackson, whoever the hell that is. And apparently he went off the script and assaulted a professional wrestler at a show this past weekend. What?
This past weekend, I did talk about live stream about Raja Jackson, and it's delisted. So, this what happened past weekend for Raja Jackson, and this time I delisted? I mean, brother, who would have thought this man, what is that for? The day after before the Forbidden Door and Heat Wave? We just so happened in a past weekend?
It's not Quentin Jackson. He goes by his nickname. What's his nickname then?
Well, so that Quentin Jackson's nickname is Rampage. You know the name? Rampage Jackson. You know, the UFC Hall of Famer. When you don't remember this guy, this dude is exactly what I'm talking about. Rampage Jackson's son named Raja Jackson. And you don't believe who Rampage Jackson is? Here's the highlight reel what you're talking about.
Rampage? Well, that wouldn't make any sense. There's already a Rampage That's Rampage Jackson, son?
Good left catch!
Jackson going for the body slam.
Good left hook to the bottom.
Oh!
Got to get out. Try it. Oh, Dan, I told you he'd pick him up and slam him to the...
That's his son?
Yes, Chisel, that was his son. Rampage Jackson's son is Raja. You don't know what Raja is? He was at Knox Pro Wrestling Academy. Why would have a past weekend, brother? And you didn't know what he's talking about? And this nigga, this I was saying. I was going to say the Rampage Jackson. Hey, wait a minute. I was saying, wait a minute. That nigga name is Rampage Jackson. Who the fuck this nigga is? And you know what his second is? For that? And you know what it is? What happened for? No. Saying this up. Saying it is up. Don't tell me. Do not tell me Rampage Jackson's son Jack winning at Pro Wrestling Academy, right? Do not tell me Rampage Jackson's son is Roger. did not see it coming. I didn't see on the. Did I fucked up again here? I did not see on Twitter, on Discord, not even on Instagram. But then he got banned for kick. It was all 81's fault and down the floor. And I'm being so dead serious right now.
Oh, that checks out. That checks out. So let me get this straight. So Rampage Jackson's son rushed the ring while screaming on kick, slammed this wrestler, and then proceeded to punch him in the face. That's what people are upset about. Wait. Oh, he kept punching him.
Beg me a question. How the hell this nigga Raja Jackson beating niggas ass? And you know what second we're talking about? It is a fucked up here. I did not see it coming. Brother, all you need to do is stop and think about it, listen when you say things. Never saw it coming. How do you know that? The past weekend, it was out there. The dude saying, yes, that nigga who started the past weekend. And a fucked job in the world. I did not want to show what happened. I stayed what happened on yesterday live thing. Roger Jackson just attacked a Pro Wrestling Academy Psycho Stu. And you know who Psycho Stu is? He was a Pro Wrestling Academy from Knox Pro Wrestling Academy. All by the name was Casey. And then when Casey was a damn by that he was a part of the O'Neill and the O'Neill family. And you don't know what happened? This nigga did not see it coming. What the fuck? How the fuck? This nigga did not see it happen. You know what's going on with this man thinking? And it was solid, good enough here. Just right the fact. And it's very fact, why the hell did Brian Jackson attack Psycho Stu? This is the second one I'm talking about. How in the world you saw it coming? This man is not equipped whatsoever this guy's thinking. You know, had the been the easy, why was that going kick? Doesn't know what makes sense.
Oh, so he slammed him and then swang on him 22 times. Ah, so what was the catalyst for something like this?
Worry about him.
That's
You
Psycho
be
Stu.
worried about Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu?
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little bit.
This nigga hell with a beer can? You just see that? Right before he got slammed and he punched 22 times? Did that nigga hit him?
Oh, you gonna sell him? He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down. Yeah, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? You don't sell it? No, he's not a fucking worker, bro. What the fuck was that? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro. Nah, I will fuck him up, bro. I know you will. We're good. I will fuck him up, bro. I don't play that shit. Nah, I will fuck him up, bro. I know you will. Got you. I do not play that shit at all.
So it started when Psycho Stu slapped him over the head with the bottle, and they must have never made peace on that. You see, they never made peace. That's why he was still upset.
Fucking feel that. Yeah. I'm sorry, bro. Hey, it's gonna all work out. I appreciate it.
I didn't know. I thought you were
I get it.
Well, that's an apology on two different occasions within seconds of each other of the clear misinterpretation or miscommunication on what was going on. So how did he end up at the show?
We don't know, Chisel. I think I asked the question. Then it was because of the show, he was on the mic, then he was talking shit whatsoever. So now, Roger Jackson said he gonna slam the nigga right across the audience. And you didn't know what happened? Funny enough, dedication didn't know what happened. This is the craziest thing ever had. Shit got handled right now, brother. I mean, real shit. That's all I gotta say about that. Ain't I don't care what happened. You don't want to believe what happened when it's going through his thing. Raja Jackson talking shit for no fucking reason.
We're working out. Well, he's gonna come out on your mat, Juice. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
I get it. Yeah. I get it now. Now you know
what I'm saying? Yeah. We're always working.
I mean, the work. But why the work? Oh, wait a minute. Tell me you doing that work trying to make peace for all that reason? You don't tell me this nigga Raja Jackson did not see this, what happened to fool with his talking cycle stew and ready to make peace? And after they made peace, we were seeing the rain side. I mean, what's the deal here?
Oh, I understand that. So he's going to interfere into the match. See, they already have an understanding of what's going to happen when the interference happens later on that night, right?
Oh, bro. It didn't even hurt. It just pissed me off. That shit pissed me off. And I'm going to have to get him back. They said I can go in the ring and get it back. I don't even know what I'm going to do to him.
Well, that's a bit of an odd thing to say. You don't know what you're going to do to him. Surely you guys already discussed what maneuvers you're going to do the moment upon interference. Unless, of course, you're just playing dumb for the chat.
I'm gonna fake crash out. All right, bet. You about to see you about to see how fake of a crash out I am.
Oh, that's interesting. What a bizarre thing to say.
It's always been my dream to fuck up a pro wrestler for real. So I get it today. Am I really gonna fight him? Yeah, I'm gonna punch his ass for real. But I don't believe in me getting disrespected too. I'm too nice. Bet. That shit was not staged. I'm telling you that right now. How many subs to knock him out? That's a good question. 50 subs to knock him out. If he hits me back for real, I don't give a fuck. I want him to. Y'all want me to teabag him? But people think this shit's sweet. People think this shit's a fucking game. Hey, you're right, Joe. I gotta show him some form of respect. Then they don't train no goddamn martial arts. I'm really going to hit him, I'm telling you.
Wait a minute, hold on. This sounds like you've got some sort of a premeditated assault on your mind, brother. It seems like you want to go in there and inflict damage upon this man, despite the fact that you guys had already exchanged apologies, or I should say he apologized and you accepted said apology, and now we're mere hours after that original altercation and you want to take things to the next level. That's a little odd. Furthermore, talk about 50 subs for you to knock them out. That seems a little weird. It's like you're asking the chat what you should do, despite the fact that it's you who's going to be going into the ring and putting yourself at risk, and furthermore, putting somebody else's health at risk.
You run in on his shit, you fucking give him his receipt. Remember what a receipt is? Give him that fucking receipt, bro. Tag his shit. If you got a fucking problem with it, I'll fucking run out there. Tag his shit, bro.
But wait a minute, that's a fellow wrestler who told you to go issue a receipt. And anybody who's watched pro wrestling or involved in pro wrestling, you know a receipt is ultimately if somebody were to have went a bit overboard, or maybe they stiffed you and hit you with a legitimate punch and inflicted any form of damage, something that went off the script. You respond with something of the same sort, right? We've seen that through years, decades in pro wrestling. If a wrestler now comes to this already unhinged young man and tells him, hey, let loose, well, what else is he gonna think?
What should I do, chat? Should I pick him up? Should I slam him first or hit him? W, if I should slam him first, I'm not fucking around. You don't think I can do it, Miggy? Bet. My dad can't never call me a bitch. Fuck this dude. Oh, you think he's stronger than me? All right, Suave, watch. Shut the fuck up.
What? Is this Miss saying Suave did not play around it? I mean, you and Kai be joking around it. And is this a case of the murder scene and the murderous crimes and the time here? It was all Aiden Walsh's fault who made Kick, and this made them a terrible mistake. Who the idiot that guy for out there? Anyone ought to be ashamed of himself because Antonio Brown did this, and it might have been a guy off with this man. You better have to. Somebody suspend Kick on the premises and leave the premises at once. And Boyd mentioned now, ladies and gentlemen, you have no way in hell they're gonna do it. There is no way in that reason This kick needs to be stopped at all costs. Blame kick for all the person that it's gone too far. It's gone too far. You win the IOL to show the faces that entire league. You are going to stay out before. You're going to blame DDG for all the words that they got same day after. You're going to blame Antonio Brown for being the jackass of the century this time. Easy. And that nigga, the weird guy of the human. Anyone is gotta be one of the dumbest dang it ever you guys heard that. And he didn't never see it coming for a watch out check on kid. And then he go working involved and he gets seen this? Brother, all because you're doing that special for him. Wait. If anyone did that shit, he put all every single evidence and find out. And then the minor objective, they have a great reason about it. And you know what is going on? Did that man rock out that do on kick? And then one pair reason anyone's damn kicker for everybody else. It was the Iron Boys did this. To kick the brother a fee and them for $6 million, I remember, to Patrick Field. And the fine tackle, this was on, it was his fault. His dumbass fault. Anyone you didn't know Roger Jackson didn't see this shit? It was his fault. Anyone's RB him, shame of himself right now on. And then because of this, you blame it on everybody, blame kids for every reason. That's because they're only saying this. Never saw it coming, they never will be, and I never saw it. Brother did not have a warfare time film on the same shit. They, of course, that man, it's never been so easy. And because of him, that's because Roger didn't see it. When they never learned in his brother's thinking. That was the biggest mistake of his life.
Shut the f*** up, Sharpe. Bet you wouldn't be talking like this if you was in front of me, nigga. Chad, watch what I do to you. Tony, I'ma show you, Tony.
Now I know what you're thinking. This is probably uncharacteristic. He's not one to sucker punch somebody. Why would he do that?
We already got in the fight once.
Oh, really?
A couple 2 years ago?
Yeah.
He sucker punched me.
Oh, I saw the slap.
How'd that go for
Was
you?
that?
And what'd you do? Did you slam him on his head?
Oh, yeah. That motherfucker went to the hospital that day.
Yeah.
I don't play that shit.
Were you fighting 3-on-1 though? Two big bitches came out the room too. Like, leave our man alone. You're like, oh god damn.
No, you know what? I felt bad about kicking his ass that day, and to this day, he's the only person I ever guillotined.
Oh my god.
I never get guillotined on nobody. I didn't want to keep punching him, so I guillotined him and he wouldn't tap out. And
Oh, you put him to sleep?
yeah.
Wow.
Cause when he sucker punched me, he almost rocked me, and it was right by I got like this 100-year-old door that turned to like a table.
Yeah, it's
like
haunted.
200 pounds. If I would have hit my head, I would have died.
Oh, but hold on, what was the fight over?
He's not gonna want me to tell what that fight was over.
It was embarrassing for him.
Yeah. I don't even.
Something stupid?
I ain't want to talk about it.
Why?
Because
It happened.
Heavens to Betsy. So you mean to tell me he sucker punched his own father before? I mean, that's a definition of a crash out, right? Now, granted, I'll extend some grace. There's no way that Rampage Jackson knew that his son would move like this.
Roger and his oldest son whole life, I knew them two wasn't going to college. And my two Japanese kids, I knew they was going to college. So I saved up college tuition for the two Japanese kids and bail money for Roger and his brother, so don't fuck with him.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. We want that back. Did Rampage Jackson said he will get his bail money on his son? Wait a minute. I want that back. I want to see it again. Wait a minute.
College tuition for the two Japanese kids and bail money for Roger and his brother, so don't fuck with him. If he go to jail, I'm just gonna bail him out.
Hey, hold on. Wait, hold on a second. Two Japanese kids in the town bid? How the hell did they see it coming? Brother, it's really on the damn marquee. Didn't they seen this shit before the time say this? I mean, what kind of discreet? Man say I'm gonna go to 2 Japanese kids that man said, and I'm gonna keep going to jail, man. I'm gonna get some bail money. Motherfuckers started out goddamn here and God said this. Now I say fuck it. No what I gotta do it. Say this. But brother, you had same days like this. And you going to jail for bail money for this criminal investigation is going on in my opinion. My estate is going off feet. You did it yourself. I believe that no way in hell it's been so far. Why the hell you don't see it? Every time you see this will happen. This is the worst thing since Drake got sued for reactors. Every time they sing shit. Buddy, you had a goddamn rival on a playing Wednesday. How the hell? And this nigga thinking it is, well, hell man will never happen.
Oh, so you saved up bail money in advance for your son, knowing that he'd probably do something that would result in him being put in jail, so then you can bail him out. Right. So what are your thoughts on the situation?
This is what happened, Chad. He went to a pro wrestling event with his coach. Those pro wrestlers, they be just as crazy as MMA guys, right? The pro wrestling guy don't know my son, and he hit him over the head with like a can or a beer can or a bottle or something. And my son didn't know it didn't know it was coming. Didn't know, they didn't tell my son. And he hit my son over the head. I guess he thought my son was a pro wrestler or something. And Roger didn't react, but Roger didn't fight though. He didn't do anything, cause I told Roger not to get punched, but still nigga hit my son over the head. And then he asked my son, you ain't gonna sell it when you in pro wrestling? So this motherfucker that hit my son is stupid. So in order for me not to go to fucking jail, I gotta talk to his coach.
Well, that's a little odd, because why would you end up going to jail? Because you were gonna crash out too. Oh, yeah, they both can't be tamed.
Oh, they can't be tamed. This type of shit make me crash out. This type of shit gon' get me crash out. Oh, whoa. I did not see it coming. These niggas can't be tamed. I am perplexed.
Oh, they Miley Cyrus 2010. What's going on? Let's go back to the song.
I'll tell you guys this. They told me to hit him and just leave. Somebody will pull me off of him will leave. I'm telling you. I'm going to hit him as many times as I can. Watch. No, they didn't tell me to fake hit him. They said I could hit him for real. Yeah, they allowed me to hit him for real. If he hits me back for real, I don't give a fuck. I want him to.
A few moments later.
You gonna get banned for it? It was really bad?
That's what Chad was saying. This was bad.
I hope it was staged. I hope it stays, because sometimes people do hardcore. Some people do hardcore pro wrestling.
Tired of motherfuckers playing with me, bro. Real shit. One of them, the bitch, and fucking bit me. I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'ma stand up for my fucking self. Because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro. Real shit.
Come on, man. We're leaving, man. We're walking away, bro. Let's not take this shit. Let's go. Come on, Roger. Let's go. Let's go, Roger. Let's go. Roger, let's go. Roger, I'm telling you, let's go. You listen to me. Listen to me, Roger. You need to listen to me right now, Roger. Let's go.
I don't give a fuck. You guys trying to jump me and shit?
Let's go.
You ain't gonna do shit to me, bro.
Let's go,
You
Roger.
can't do shit to me. You can't fuck with me, bro.
Let's go.
You can't fuck with me.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, you talk with all your niggas and shit. You ain't talking about yourself though.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry, we'll go. I got you, man. Let's go.
Shut the fuck up.
I know. Get in the car. Get in the car. I'll find him here, man. Get in. No, passenger, bro. Get in the passenger.
Fucking bitches, bro.
No, I know.
One of them fucking bit me, bro.
No, I was trying to get in.
Hello?
Hey, where the hell are you, man? I told you to double leg that motherfucker and start welding it. I just saw the video.
Shit pissed me off though, Andre.
I understand that, but now they can't wake the nigga up. He's fucking in the ring, fucking flatline, bro.
My bad.
You didn't have to do all that shit. I understand y'all had heat. You didn't have to take it serious.
Alright, I'll call you back later.
So let me get this straight. This man receives a phone call from individuals who were affiliated with the promotion, attempting to reprimand him for taking things a bit too far. And they pretty much disclose, hey, you know that guy who you just knocked out and had him profusely eating your fists on the ground? Yeah, he flatlined. We're struggling to get this man to not only be responsive, we're unaware if he's even still alive. And the only response that Raja has is the R-Truth special.
My bad. People say enough is enough. Only because that's bullshit. And it might have been easy to win. Baby, Raja has been crashed out daily. Brother is completely off regard. This nigga is really suspect. And my saying is, how the world is that man saying, I would say, well, this man got a little crazy and then my mind was set. And what did I think of this? What in the world is this nigga thinking? Well, my objective is this. How in the world is Raja gonna do that shit? And he got me a phone call with an individual named Andre, man. And he just say that, hey, listen, Andre, listen, man. Hey, I gotta get this best call you back. This motherfucker's got had a been all really, I gotta say, he bit me on my ass, man. Nobody told me Raja was been there. And Rampage Jackson saw the live stream on King, but now they didn't seen it before. I mean, this is very doubtful. He wants you to go to jail for this movie. He wants you to go to jail, and this man's thinking, hey, I don't know why, and this guy thinking, he wants to go be his downfall whatsoever, and this man thinking, well, it might be a work for you. He called Ray Henry this time. The dude for the he's still, he wants to crash call, and this man's thinking, well, this guy's want to do somewhere out here. This nigga's got to have a victory lap on the day. And you know, that makes sense. If it weren't for this guy had a completely ordinary and what? Raja did what had to do with guys that serve it, not been on stupidity whatsoever.
Get out there! That nigga is get out there!
Sir, settle down. You have to go deliberate.
I don't need to deliberate. Hang that nigga now. I got the rope right here.
Now, let's first get some things out of the way. This was a WWE affiliate, if I'm not mistaken. At least it was that prior to today, because it got removed off of their Instagram. And I believe Rikishi is directly affiliated with this promotion, or it's his promotion. The name of it goes by Knock X Pro Wrestling or Knox Pro Wrestling. Whatever the case just so happens to be. It's a very...
Well, I said Knox Pro Wrestling because Knox X Pro Wrestling, because I said it before, I said it because they just removed Knox X Pro Wrestling off the marks right now on. I'm gonna see what's going on. I'm gonna see what's happening. WID. This might be one of WWE's biggest mistakes alive, and WWE found off whatsoever this time. This is where I've been all the time. And Anyway, Knox Pro has removed WID affiliate branded Jason Ross Jackson, and who to blame? It's Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross' fault. He did it to himself. And what Aiden Ross did, they removed the Knox Pro Wrestling on the WID and belongs to Casey affiliated teammates. And then because of that, all because of this, why the hell is gonna do some of this? So what the hell is gonna do about this one? They removed this shit, and you know what's going to happen? Why did not go over the deep end and wouldn't see it coming? I mean, what kind of the difference is this? And you don't know what's going to happen? This man will have to take a beer. Joey is going on for a part. And AEW took right to the top, right in the finish to the end of the year on the, World 10, yes, World 10. And you know what? The World 10, that might be on the end of the year for 2026 that might be. And the main event, the big main event was a great main event the big main event was Heyman Ape, yes. Heyman Ape and MJF for the total main event. And the main event over in Texas was the Street Fight, a Texas Street Fight death match. And the death match might be, what else? The death match Street Fight is Heyman Ape and, of course, John Moxley. And Heyman Ape won the AEW World Championship. I read the history, but I don't know where it is. So, that's the case you know. WWE is falling apart on a victim man, and for all reasons, they fell apart, and how in the world is going to do? Man's thinking that, not because of his sense. And you know why this fell apart? Because he lost? Because that man Rock out there did what he had to do.
Albeit, we know in pro wrestling, people try to get dynamic angles any way that they can to generate clicks on social media, especially on the indies, because we all know viewership and virality online is currency for any kind of establishment, organization, promotion, whatever the case just so happens to be. But this ain't the way to go about it, because when you're dealing with incredibly volatile type individuals, things can go left straight out the gate.
It's always been my dream to fuck up a pro wrestler for real. So I get it today.
I'll tell you right now, Raja Jackson is in a terrible spot right now, because there is no scenario in which I can envision a circumstance in which he gets off. So let's just go through this entire thing, that now that you all have the information that you need. So from the catalyst of the entire event, here he approaches Psycho Stu, and for whatever reason, Psycho Stu, who believes that Raja Jackson is a professional wrestler at that time, hits him over the head with a can of beer, soda, whatever the case just so happens to be. You can hear in the midst of the audio, after the contact is made and they stand there for about 5 seconds, he says, "Oh, you don't sell it?" Because he doesn't recognize that Raja's not a professional wrestler.
Worry about him. You need to be worried about Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu?
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little...
Oh, you gonna sell it? He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
You're good.
What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it? Dude, he's not a fucking worker, bro.
What the fuck was that? Hold on.
That led to, moments later, the apology from Psycho Stu to Raja Jackson. Apparently, he was going to get involved in the match regardless later on that evening.
Don't fucking feel that.
I'm
sorry, bro. Hey, it's going to all work out.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
I didn't know. I thought you were
I get it. We're working out. Well, he's going to come out on your mat, too. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
I get it. I get it now. Now you
know what I'm saying? We're always working.
Here's where things get a little left. That wrestler who approached Raja and told him, "Yo, tag him up, give him a receipt," He said he'd be somebody who runs into the ring and goes breaks it up.
You run in on his shit, you fucking give him his receipt. Remember what a receipt is? Give him that fucking receipt, bro. Tag his shit.
Oh, hold on. He said gonna tag his shit. Wow. He said he'd give him the receipt. So what did happen to Roger? I don't know why did they did this. In my opinion, I mean, Mark Henry was right. This is going to be a wrestling. This is not MMA. This is wrestling, not MMA. Why the hell are you doing this no more? And you know why? This brother is off the mark. And I'm going to say this, and I'll say this one. This man thinking he was I believe so. You don't know what's going to do what happen. That brother is pretty slump. And he gonna give a receipt? That brother wasn't even worth it.
You got a fucking problem with it, I'll fucking run out there. Tag his shit, bro.
You'll never see him. You'll never see him get into the ring. When the altercation and everything went down, this man never got a vote.
Hey, you gotta stop this shit, man.
So he put the battery pack in your back to essentially go out there and crash out, and your dumbass took the bait. Furthermore, you saw Raja, despite already acknowledging the apology from Psycho Stu hours earlier, he proceeded to allow the chat to continue to egg him on and pretty much rage bait him into going and crashing out as well, with them saying, hey, don't take that level of disrespect. If that was me, I wouldn't let that shit slide. And here he kept bigging himself up and psyching himself up to go and crash out.
Pissed me off, bro. It didn't even hurt. It just pissed me off. And shit pissed me off. And I'm gonna have to get him back. They said I can go in the ring and get it back. I don't even know what I'm gonna do to him. Bro, my dad can't do shit. I'm gonna fake crash out. All right, bet. Bet. You about to see you about to see how fake of a crash out I am. It's always been my dream to fuck up a pro wrestler for real. So I get it today. Am I really gonna fight him? Yeah, I'm gonna punch his ass for real. But I don't believe in me getting disrespected too. I'm too nice. Bet. That shit was not staged. I'm telling you that right now. How many subs to knock him out? That's a good question. 50 subs to knock him out. If he hits me back for real, I don't give a fuck. I want him to. Y'all want me to teabag him? People think this shit's sweet. People think this shit's a fucking game. Hey, you're right, Joe. I gotta show him some form of respect. Then they don't train no goddamn martial arts. I'm really going to hit him, I'm telling you. What should I do, chat? Should I pick him up? Should I slam him first or hit him? W, if I should slam him first, I'm not fucking around. You don't think I can do it, Miggy? Bet. My dad can't never call me a bitch. Fuck this dude. Oh, you think he's stronger than me? All right, Suave, watch. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Suave. I bet you wouldn't be talking like this if you was in front of me, nigga. Chat, watch what I do to him. Tony, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you, Tony.
You heard him say, oh, well, I have no idea what they want me to go and do. You know what? I'm gonna hit him for real. I'm gonna knock his ass out. I'm gonna throw as much punches as I possibly can. All of these things are things that's spinning in his mind to go and do. And nobody ever, at least from what you could see throughout the stream, because it's still up there now, nobody ever went to go and check with Son to be on some, hey man, this is what we need you to go and do. They just assumed that homie was just gonna come in and keep the cord. That's crazy.
Roger is definitely pissed. You know you gotta make peace with this guy? When he made peace, I was dude that when a wrestler comes up, that's because he's gonna make peace for like it will work. And this wrestler said, we're gonna give him a receipt, tag him in, make him do what he got to say and do. What the hell's going on this time, man? I did not see it come. Brother is going on his head and say, hey, I'm gonna piss off there. I'm gonna tag this shit in, man. I'm gonna wait what's gonna happen. And I'm gonna think to myself, he said the second thing is like, W chat, so we're going to nab him or be a nigga dad. Why is one now? Keep going, let's say. Man said, fuck, I'm gonna go in here. And I say, fuck the ring. I'm going there myself. I'm slamming this nigga off. And I'm baptizing the name of the Lord. And you're going to baptize on Cycle Stu, back his head in, and you didn't see that? Bro, I did not saw it coming. That is a type of fight. This is the type of you ain't shit type of thing right now. This one made you climb, son.
Now, I'm not saying because he rampaged Jackson's son, you should just assume you have to proceed with caution like you're dealing with former women's champion Naomi, but it's kind of implied knowing the type of pops he happened to have when he stepped inside of the octagon. But all that being said, the altercation ultimately goes and happens. Now, here's my thing with Raja, right? You slam mans on the ground, you punch him once, and you can see there's no response from him. You then begin to flurry 21 straight punches, all of them unprotected. There wasn't a situation where you saw Mains on the ground, Psycho Sid try to put his hands up and defend himself. He laying there, starfished, Jesus crucifixion, arms spread, mouth ajar, beard, Duck Dynasty, laid out, taking all kinds of knuckles across his face like Sonic characters was teabagging him, fam. It was bad.
That's crazy, son. That was definitely crazy. You wanna been happy before. I've been watching the field, this company, you ain't seen this nigga do. He called the baddest head in. Caved out here. He didn't cave in. He just bagged this nigga's head. Bam, 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 bam. Hit him with an elbow on his face. You know what I'm talking about. Even one that fool right here, he's going to happen before this on live stream. Man got bands of kids. And on this type of reason, hold up. Let me start. Let me go back. If I remember correctly, with Ronald Jackson, this is exactly what I'm talking about. And this is what I'm saying before. And Second is going to bring for the World Ronald Jackson. Mark Henry said that, y'all know. And the mind fitness, Second doing the prison edition, and the what they're reading, this is the style I'm talking about here. And if Ferdinand he didn't find ring tonight, and if what happened? He is Ferdinand on the LAPP after the violent ring attack. After the violent outburst on the self-comedy season. A former correctly, Psycho Stu was the name of Stuart Smith. I remember that time there. And you know why? Good up here. When Jackson, he apologized for his son's actions. And totally innocent. That's because that was what I said before. I said it again. And then, because Psycho Stu ran for Ronald Jackson, Mark Henry said it. And my woman idea, Mark Henry went on the ring on the recent conflict in the Paul Roger Jackson, the son of anime, and then the Red Pay Jackson, independent wrestler, and then big on TMC, and Henry played the main with situated for fair wrestling. Or then Hayden of Featherweight over. Hayden is over. This Hayden was over. A1's career is over. The Iron Boys is their fault. If they're over. They were the stop for this. In my opinion, this time, this is all red. You put rappers in the pedestal, and I'm blaming you. I've been red, I've been wrong, I've been everything else I've said. You bring the pick from the parent, yes. And because that, in the Asian era, that's taking dead, corny bullshit, dead, over. That's what Mark Henry said. And the Henry is over, it's Aiden wrong. Aiden's career is over. You gonna blame Cashapp that for all the drama and you did that shit? That's because that's on you. You did this on purpose, and you didn't say anything happened. That's because you didn't say anything there. Brother in the got all the mark, and you didn't know what happened. He a man. That's trash talk, bro. I did not. What I saw. But the thing is, this is a type of thing going on with Walker Jackson, and they don't know what's going to happen. You will simplify whatsoever.
You never once thought hey, maybe I'm taking it a bit too far. Because consider, if nobody ran into the ring to go try to pull Raja off of Psycho Stu, he probably would have still been punching him right now. He had no sign to stop him because even when they intercepted that final swing, he pulled the dude off of him and attempted to go and swing again, bro. This man completely snapped. All he saw was red in the moment. I'll say this much for the two individuals who were inside the ring already. The referee stood there, and apparently he must have been instructed, hey, Raja's gonna come and interfere, so let him do what it is that he wants to do. But at one point, you've got to make the executive decision and say, yo, this shit done went too far. The ref never intervened. You only saw him like, hey, stop that. He was doing the damn unselected character in WWF No Mercy. This was him. Just pretty much the same way I used to joke on Jason Jordan on stream a couple of weeks ago. This was the referee. Stop that. No, don't hit him anymore. You have to stop. You have full autonomy of your body. Don't get me wrong. I understand it's a scary situation. Mans is crashing out right before you. But it is in your job description to go and protect the talent that is inside of the ring. Roger's gonna do his spot and go on with the remainder of his life. Psycho Stu is a co-worker of yours. Moreover, you would assume perhaps a friend within the same promotion. So you're just essentially letting this happen by not going and intervening. Of course, it's a risk because you might mess around and get knocked out and laid out and hit with all the flurry of punches. But you've got to protect your mans. You can't just stand there and just stop that. No, you're hurting him. Somebody should do something. You're the ref. Then the other wrestler who was there, mans was hella delayed as if there was some sort of invisible barrier in between him and the whole altercation in front of him. Homie afraid to go and break it up. Like, what's wrong with y'all, bro? Like, obviously you can identify when shit done went a bit too far. Hence why the other wrestlers came marching in, barging into the altercation, because you saw the one guy actually throw a couple of headbutts at Raja as well. And then afterwards they get into the, they trying to get him out of the, or I shouldn't say they were trying to get him out of the arena. I think he left on his own volition because they were attempting to get him to come back, because apparently police was already called immediately upon what transpired. And when Raja was leaving with his cameraman, they were trying to do everything they can to get that man to come back so he could possibly mess around and be apprehended and arrested there on the scene. But ultimately that wasn't the case, right? Afterwards, he gets a phone call from his father, also a phone call from the other people from the promotion. They exchange whatever it is that they had to have exchanged verbally, right? But in the midst of all of that, upon hearing that Mans was flatlining, allegedly, not being responsive, we saw that much, and he's currently hospitalized in bad shape, might I add. All you had to say, Raja that is my bad? Bro, you clearly went too far, and he was ranting and raving and on an emotional trip talking about, I'm not gonna tolerate disrespect.
Tired of motherfuckers playing with me, bro. Real shit. One of them was a bitch and fucking bit me. I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'ma stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro.
Ain't nobody said all that after the fact of what transpired. He apologized to you hours ago. You were supposed to come in, do a regular spot, and mind you, he could have possibly got away with just the slam. And if he swang down and just did one punch and left it at that, probably doesn't have this big ass outcry. But he kept going on a defenseless person, and then afterwards when they trying to break the shit up, you still trying to throw punches and throw people off and do the most. Like, bro, you don't recognize you in the wrong? And you still verbally trying to accost these individuals for essentially being upset at what happened to their boy. You talk about, yeah, one of them bit me. You surprised? You nearly killed one of their mans. What's wrong with you?
Oh, this nigga's crazy. And then it's gonna crash out. He been wrecking, waving, crashing out all the reason. That is why he is Rampage's son. That's what I'm talking about. Rampage Jackson's son, well, this is where I've seen the nigga did not have a reason for whatsoever like this. But boy, I mean, I feel bad for Tiger Stu, man. I feel bad for him. But he got hospitalized, but he ain't dead, but he's still alive. But man's alright, but he's still alive, man. Hope he's okay. But Tiger Stu's alright, man, because I hope if God's green earth, he'll be alright, but he'll be okay as well.
This man had better immediately lawyer up. That is for Roger, that is. Because I can promise you, they're going to sue this man for everything that he has. I promise you that. And again, I can't see a scenario in which he's able to go and get off. Because you hear him in the midst of the stream continue to talk about what he's going to do and how he's going to go overboard. And then you see it manifest mere minutes after he spent all that time talking about what's going to transpire. Now, albeit, the only sort of loophole you can go with is, well, he's not a pro wrestler. He's a pro fighter. Nobody told him exactly what it was that he was supposed to go and do. You had the other wrestler tell him to go out there and provide a receipt. But anybody can look through the eyes and see, hey, he went way overboard.
You're going to jail! You're going to jail like you've never been there before!
So for him, he better lawyer up and hope he could resurrect motherfucking Johnny Cochran's spirit or something. Because I can tell you right now, you're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Listen, lawyer up. Fans are watching. You about to go to jail, son. And if that what's going to be happening to you, this what's going to be happening in Brown Center. Lawyer up. You're about to go to jail. And in my opinion, this is all said and done. UFC ain't together anymore. This is all TKO's fault. TKO might be in a company and it costs a lot of money, ads, and everything you see before. And TKO is obviously ashamed of themselves of what they did, what they did to Roger Jackson, and it cost themselves. Lawyer up! It's time to pay your money right now. Lawyer up!
Get that man an orange jumpsuit right now. And for Psycho, get that man an orange jumpsuit right now. And for Psycho Sid,
why me?
Psycho Stu, speedy recovery, bro. It's unfortunate that you had to endure this, and best believe he's probably going to have a massive amount of money that's raised for not only his medical bills, but furthermore, his legal representation as well.
Oh, thank you, Mr. B. Thank you. Speed recovery, Psycho Stu. And I believe them so happen. Thank you, God, for all the purposes happening. And Psycho Stu said it here, I was going to read. I gotta read this tweet real quick. And as Mr. B offers to support wrestler Psycho Stu, who is hospitalized and recovered after on-stream assault. I read that he was a veteran that used wrestling as outlet to deal with PTSD. If his kid or his friend or I can help with the hospital, I'll help. So thank you, Mr. B. I mean, that's it. Mr. B said, base. It's a test, base. Whoever did, as a professional, whoever did, you can't get this straight. For anyone, you ain't getting shit. You say, Khalil, DDG, you definitely getting shit. You definitely get this straight. I'm definitely get straight. Kai, AMP, you definitely get this straight. I definitely get this straight. And I'm believe God, so I'm ready to reason. Any of your ball, you get this straight. You definitely get this straight. And I was saying this. You've been so bad. Psycho Stu, and because of that happened, it was all said and done. That's all I gotta say about you. I'm not telling you get this straight. That's all I gotta say to you as well. Brother, it might be going to happen. Brother might be lower up, man. It might be lower up. But Psycho Stu, speedy recovery. Speedy recovery.
Because if there's one thing that folks don't play about in this country, it's veterans.
Pro in 2009. I had just got out of the military, probably about 6 months earlier. I got out of the military, I joined Knox Pro, because I needed something to focus on. I needed something to help me adjust back into civilian life. A lot of veterans, it's hard for them to readjust into civilian life coming from the life of the military. I'm an American soldier that suffers from PTSD. Being in front of a crowd, it doesn't give me as much anxiety and aggression as I thought it would.
So just knowing that is directly attached to him, there is no scenario where Roger's gonna mess around and get off, fam. So enjoy these next few weeks, days, months, if you will, of freedom, because it's nothing but a cold cell that I see in your future, fam. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this entire situation, because following this whole thing along, my entire morning has been out this entire situation, because following this whole thing along, my entire morning has been allocated towards this damn case. In fact, I hadn't gone live for Monday Night Raw that's going on in the UK solely because I was so embedded in researching on this doggone story. Y'all let me know in the comment section what you think. Personally, I think Roger's cooked. I don't see a scenario in which he gets off. And for Rampage Jackson, unfortunately, that bail money you about to have to use on your son, it's about to be futile. Could have used it, put in some doggone investments for when he get out, because he's going away, maybe not for a super long time, but he going away nonetheless.
That's it. Roger is cooked. Anyone's who getting cooked. Brother is off the market. And you know why this man getting cooked? It's Roger. And Rampage Jackson, you want to get the bail money, Lori Aubrey going to do to your son. And I got to say this. All because of him and because of Andy Rawson got on Kick. He started Kick right now. Whatsoever he did and what he do, I don't care what he do, what he's done for himself. My ass, you gotta go ahead and my bin, you've been on God's green earth. Shit's got real, brother. And you don't know what is happening. This is where I do something about here. If this is what O'Brien syndicate that got been there, that nigga is really got a big key. And it's all happen. So you got how happen. Let me know in the comments down below and how you guys feel about Roger Jackson and Premier investigating going on here and how to get arrested. And and it's gotta be a bad time for you. That's gonna be a real bad thing. It's not going on here for a long time. A super time for that guy, but hey, that's what it is for this guy going on in the 60th day and get it. You know what he was throwing at to the police. And I know check the phone call with the police. I need help with this one. Lawyer up. Because A1's here, motherfucking jail. I'm in the phone call for this man.
Police! 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 Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Help! Police! Help!
We are the police. We are the police. The police of Haiti. The police of Haiti.
Take his ass to jail! You go to jail, you son of a bitch!
All right, hold him
You
back.
go to jail!
Be that way, you big dummy!
You big dummy.
Big dummy? Big dummy.
You big dummy.
You mean to tell me you watched the entire video but you haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button and become a member on Patreon or on YouTube to get access to the Discord. We're waiting for you in the Shadow Realm.
Do it! Just do it! Make your dreams come true! So just do it! Please! Please!